I do have another follow-up question that's kind of a round table if we want to do that again. When I came in, Derek was Derek versus the printer, which we all know how the printer is at this office. Yes. Derek did win, but the printer can be absolute hell. And so Deke is knee deep in that printer, and it's just me and Chip sitting there, and Chip goes, a lot of his mom's coming out of him right now. And so I now ask everybody, and we could start with Bill. Bill, what are some qualities that you see in Will that remind you of yourself?
Well, I'd say the way he is with his people, the way the words I want just intertwine with people.
Yeah.
The way he can lead people. I see that part. I don't see, he doesn't have my temper, thank God. He's more level-headed,
He can get there sometimes, though.
I don't know where he gets that, though, because his mother was pretty hot-headed, too. But, no, I think just the way he gets along with people and things like that,
Yeah.
His ethic, working out, I see that.
Yeah.
He trains hard, focuses on if he's got a goal, he's all in,
Very goal driven.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think
it's very similar to the old man, because I remember when he was bodybuilding and focused on training, like he'd be measuring his food. Like he'd have a little scale, measure his vegetables, measure the carbs, whatever meat, protein, all of that stuff. He'd if he's focused on something, like he is 100% all in. And if he has a bad day, it almost takes him off. It almost takes him off the whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I have that with me too. Like if I have a couple off days, or I enjoy a few days, it's like when I'd come home and you'd enjoy yourself. And then it'd almost be like, the reset's happening, but then you don't want to fully buy back into the reset because you've already fucked up your entire structure. Versus having like an empathy and
it's like the hell with it.
Yeah. Versus having like an empathy and a leniency to just be like, hey, just get back on the horse. So the whole thing is upended.
Your planning, your ability to plan ahead on stuff that was one of the very first qualities that jumped out at me about Will. I treat Twitter and social media as when a funny thought comes to my head, that's when I post it. I've always done that. One of the first weeks in the office, Will comes up to me and shows me his phone and goes, look, I'm tweeting this right now about the Minnesota fans, and it's going to piss them off because Nebraska plays them in 2 weeks. They're going to start tweeting this. I'm going to have this plan to then hit them with that. Then that's going to, and fast forward a month later, and it went exactly how Will thought it was going to go. And I was like, people don't just that's not common. Like,
don't
people
talk about the planning ahead, because my wife listens to this, so she'll be all
well, and we all have our facets of it. Yeah. We all have our facets of it.
I think another thing with Will, and it reminds me of myself though, is like, for example, I fully understand, like working in a high-tech world and integral pieces like that. But the small stuff, I don't even give it any thought, like changing the tires, stuff like that. You know what I mean? And he's the same way. He couldn't fix anything. I remember one time Wyatt was talking about working on the car,
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, we didn't get that, Gene, did we? I said, no.
Shout out PT Fix.
Shout out PT Fix.
PT6.
Oh, I love it.
And to swing back around, one thing I wanted to say, Chef had a good point about when you're in management, you can't manage everybody the same.
Yeah.
People don't react the way in it. I remember with Will wrestling, I could go Mike Ditka on him and he would fold, he'd crumble. You know what I mean? Whereas Cody, that's what he responded to.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where we brought in who became another family member, Scotty Spidell. And it was like, here you go. He's yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause he was a high school wrestler and was just coming out of high school. And he had a gentle way with Will to where Will got very good at wrestling. You know, very good technician. But the way I approached him, and then full circle comes around, he picks Bo Pelini for his college. I look mild compared to Bo Pelini.
I was about to say, that's such a good note.
Yeah.
It's my daddy issues, man.
I was about to say, insert picture of Bo Pelini just.
Yeah.
We are running short on time, so we'll kick it off and keep on going around.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I mean, you guys have probably already just seen this. People have always thought Jack and I are just very similar, right? That's the observation with family, friends, casual.
Everybody watching right now,
the way you talk, the way you look, the way your mannerisms. But it's funny, like even our life paths have mirrored each other in a lot of ways. Like I feel like I know the mistakes Jack's going to make before he makes them. Think about the lull, the second and third year of college there, right? For example, which I had the same exact experience, right? So not casting stones here.
Same here.
I was kind of teetering and found a way, right? And got over that hump, and then I was on my way with life. And it's funny, I see a lot of similarities, and people will say the same thing, whereas Grant's more like his mom personality-wise. But I think that probably mostly like just being socially at ease, I think is a trait, that Jack and I both possess together that is probably the most obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that answer.
Yeah.
I think Derek gets a quality of friendship. I think he makes friends really well, really easy, which I do, and my wife makes fun of me for it. And some of Derek's friends we make fun of too. But anyway, I think that's one of the things he gets from me.
This is my first time being with Chip in person. I had Chip's number by what episode number for you? Probably episode 4?
Yeah, earlier. I would assume the day I got hired.
Yeah, Derek approached me and basically said, hey, my dad, Chip, wants your number. He has a question for you. Is it okay if I give my dad your number and he texts you? I go, yeah, dude. Like, definitely. I thought this was just going to be some one-off thing. Chip and I have a text chain.
And if we're talking about like me being sensitive, Sherm's like, hey, your dad texted me I had a good episode last week. I'm like, he didn't fucking text me shit.
and you did. I mean, he texted me really kind stuff. We have combo back and forth.
We do now. The original text was looking for where you threw your trash in the dumpsters.
That's right.
I wanted a dumpster finder, but what I got, I'll show you later, Will.
Yeah.
Does he know that story?
Will, so I give Sherm the number, and my dad's like, yeah, I want to text him and bust his balls and see if there's an app to find these dumpsters.
I forgot about this.
So I said, hey, Sherm, I need you to trust me. I was like, my dad's going to find it funny. We sent a URL link to my dad that was the funny image of the large man with his penis erecting out. And my dad clicked the link and he said, well, he texted me. That's when he texted me. He said, you suck. Basically, he's like, I had that in front of coworkers showing them the dumpster out
Is this the San Francisco Chronicle?
Yeah. Which he was a good sport about, but Sherm was like, I don't want to send this to a grown man that I've never met. I was like, it's cool, dude. Trust me.
My face was truly a tomato because I was like, I've hardly spoken to your father, but if you think this is a good idea to send this and he'll laugh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And now, hey, here we are.
Yep, here we are. And I laughed. The funny response was Mrs. Whiten. She's like, what is that? And I said, oh, Sherm texted me a dumpster app. I said, go ahead, open it up. She's like,
no.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
she laughed
buddy.
like hell,
Oh,
Sherm.
no.
She laughed like hell.
It's just if anybody wants to know what we're talking about, San Francisco Chronicle image. Just put that in on Google. Yeah.
No.
NT6, you don't have to do that.
NT6 don't do it.
Yeah.
His dad's already out there laughing. They know what we're talking about.
They go, honey, don't look that up.
They got me with the link again. I have one final question, and Chip, we can start with you. We're all obviously grown up now, and we're having our dads on this podcast, which I think is unbelievable. I love that this is happening. When you think back in fatherhood, What is something you feel like you wish you would have done differently? Knowing we all love each other, we're all connected, we're all glad and pumped about where we're at. But just for any dads that are in it right now, even for us, like what is something we should be more conscious of that we might not see that you would go back and be like, I wish I would have done this a little bit different?
On a lighter note, not taking as many red cards. But I think maybe I let my passion into what he did go too extreme. I think as I get older, you know, I think my passion should have stayed more like your dad's. You know, keep it to the sideline. Keep it to us. Because I know, and I watch youth soccer a lot, and I know a lot of people are like, you know, they think they're doing the best for their kids by trying to be in the game. Let the game be itself. Let the kids be the game. Not that I was the most terrible person ever, but I could have been a better person. And I think that's something I would change.
I love that.
It's a great answer, dude.
Gosh, there's probably a long list of stuff, but since we're running out of time here, I think I would have been harder on them in terms of accountability and building routines, even on a daily basis. That's probably where my personality works a little bit against me. Probably a little too nice at some points, works against me as a manager at times as well too. But I think just driving that accountability from, you know, making your bed and doing this and not letting it slide. And there's probably things I let slide over time that I look back and go, yeah, that was a mistake. You know, is that fair?
I know. My parents didn't make me make the bed either.
Yeah, I probably should have beat his ass more than I did.
Well said. Well, thank you. That's summarized perfectly.
No. I think, I think I could have been a little more understanding, you know, a little less hard on him than I was. And I think, you know, I could have set a better example, you know, just all the way around. That'd be a whole nother show for tell the dads out there what the hell not to do. But I'd say be more understanding and, you know, just enjoyed the moments a little better.
Great answers all around. It's 9:09 right now. We need to wrap. Is there any final message real quick that all the dads would want to say to their son? Proud of them, love them, anything like that.
We ain't trying to get it. We ain't trying to get emotional.
You don't have to.
What did I tell you?
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I will say I did when I did stop playing football, I did a podcast with Ben Newman on bussing, and my dad had a message at the end of it that was a surprise to me. And so he, at the very end of that episode, he just articulates. He's sitting on the back porch and just like speaks to me through the camera. If people want to know, if people would love to hear what he said.
That is a great video.
We're emotional guys, man. Even listening to dads talk about their son. Do you want to say anything about Chef? I will cry.
I won't go there, but I will say this, that, you know, we didn't, it's been a great year with Jack. Like, we've gotten to reconnect over the last year. I mean, we had Knoxville for 5 glorious years. And, but we didn't get to see him. And obviously he changed so much. And right, he comes home, there's an adjustment period. We're getting to know each other. He's staying with us, save some money. Right. We know all that. But I think the thing that's impressed me the most is his work ethic. He's really shown us a lot. Like, he's the first one out the door. He's the last one to come back in. And he's coming home and working, and he seems to enjoy it. I think that's the best. We're the most excited for us is he seems passionate about it and he enjoys it. And I, of course, told him, I said, hey, very few people get that in ever in their career, and you have it in your first job. So you've got something special. Give it everything you got. And he has. He's taken it and run with it. So I think Lisa and I are probably most proud of that, just to see the work the work rate and see the energy he's putting into it.
Oh, that's a
good word.
one. Man.
That's a
I
good
love
word.
that.
I guess what I'm most proud of is the fact that I wasn't all keen on the move to Nashville from Pittsburgh. You know, I wasn't sure what was going on down here. I knew there was country music. That's all I knew there was in Nashville. Barbecue.
Come on.
Let's go Puckets. But what he's accomplished down here, and especially now the last year, you guys have really, I think he enjoys not only life, but life with work, life with home. I think you guys have done a great job with him. Thank you very much. His mother thanks you too. So I think that's what I'm most proud of is the fact that he came down here on his own, did his thing, found you guys, and now he's happy.
My only thing I wanted to say before we wrapped is loved this episode. This was a ton of fun. Wanted to make sure that all the dads heard that y'all's sons are awesome, and getting to do this show with them is truly a blessing. This is a really fun environment to get to work in, and getting to know these guys and the stuff that we share on this show. It is heavy. Like, there's a lot of tears. We've done a great job of avoiding them today. But being able to grow closer with them, get to know their hearts, and the PT6 community that's listening right now also getting to listen, I think that's why this show is successful. So just want to say to you guys, great job on raising these dudes, and dads rule.
Well, I don't think we could ever, tell our kids how proud we are of them that, words could even cover.
Yeah.
So
that's a sign off right there, man.
Hey, we need PT6 in the chat. Just put 3 hours sewed, 3 hours sewed, 3 hours sewed, because there's so many stories that come to mind that would make us laugh that I would want to know those types of laughing stories with them. Because, man,
we have to do this again,
laughs, bro.
With
we
Papa
didn't even
Sherm.
get into I've never won the title. Getting a shot at the title with the old man, that story. And we could do so much more. We got to get to the dad combine.
Yeah.
So we got to cut it short. But if PT sickos out there, you want a 3 hour sewed, we'll figure out a way to make it happen.
We'll get you 3 hours.
We'll get you 3 hours sewed.
Dude, this was awesome.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Kind of sat down. I'm like, so are we doing a game? Is it like what the moms did on Mother's Day? I already knew my dad when he said that he was nervous and just realized he still had to do the podcast. I was like, fuck.
And we didn't even need the dad jokes.
Yeah,
Deke handed these out and said, if it gets bad, you just whip out the dad joke.
Yeah, I was.
Why wouldn't the sesame seed leave the casino? Does anyone know?
Why?
Because he was on a roll. Take out the trash. Have a good. Or do you want to hit one?
I got one. Every time I get to work, I hide.
Why do you hide?
Good employees are hard to find.
Oh, Bill?
It's my New Year's Eve resolution to all my friends is that I want to help them gain 10 pounds so I can look skinnier.
Why don't vampires like gambling?
Oh, why?
They get nervous when the stakes are raised.
Oh! Dads, do you guys have any dad jokes off the top?
I gotta save them for
It's okay if not.
Save them for Dad Combine. That's from Pump.
That's why
told
he
us.
said that.
So you guys already have some.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be some later today.
I'll just to finish it off, I'll leave y'all with my dad's favorite dad joke. When people, I am Sherman Jr. Oh, yeah, these guys need to read. I'm so sorry.
Chef Senior.
Yeah, Chef Senior, go ahead.
I think I got a good one. Which superhero likes hummus the most?
Which one?
Which one?
Peter Parker.
Oh,
Yes.
All right, take the shorter one.
Get him, Chip.
How do farmers party?
How do they party?
They turn up the beats.
Hey!
Come on, Chip. Are you kidding me?
Chip.
Are you kidding me? Deke, what do you got?
A cannibal showed up late to dinner. He ended up getting the cold shoulder.
Yikes.
Yeah, you like that one.
I like that.
All right, we do have to wrap. We gotta go.
Let's wrap.
We gotta
Let's
go.
wrap.
Take out the trash.
Happy Father's Day. We love you. Dads, we love you.